So you can first just start by downloading Carddio into your mobile phone. So like when I'm going through the what do you call the training, right? So at least you also have that understanding that what's going on. Okay, so this is basically the like the dashboard for Carddio system. Okay, so this whole thing you are seeing the dashboard is for your personal use. Personal use basically meaning that this company information will be only between you and the company, and it won't be shared among your other salespeople. Okay, so let's say once you go into a dashboard, okay, you have the things called like recent, favorite, and no updates on the top three. So here basically you can see which are the most recent cards I've added. Then on top you will have the favoritized cards, basically meaning that who are these favorite cards who are purchasing from you quite frequently, and then cards with no updates. So you have not updated, not touched this card, not added any information. This card will also be shown here. Okay. Then the second thing is the events. Okay. Events is one of the most important part of Carddio, meaning that whenever we usually go to events, there's a lot of issue in, like taking a lot of name cards. We take a whole pile of name cards and, we don't know what to do with it. So Carddio actually came up with a method in which that it makes very efficient for you to actually collect cards, and after collecting cards also to help you remember what exactly is the conversation you had with those people. Just giving you an example. So we went to one of the Seamless trade shows. So let's say I have a few cards. Like let's say I met this guy, okay, which is my card. I met Hussein from his company and all information. But also with that, I have the notes that what exactly is the conversation I had with him. So let's say, for example, like I took the image of the name card, okay, quick, fast. In my note section, actually I can go here. Let's say I delete everything. So I will just go and click my microphone button and just speak into the notes that what conversation I had with Mr. Hussein. I had a conversation with Mr. Hussein asking him to actually purchase our software, and he was quite interested in XYZ and ABC products, which actually suits his company requirement. His company has 10 salespeople who are perfect for Carddio to be implemented into the company. Okay, so I just need to speak into my phone and it will basically have the whole conversation tracked down. Okay, so I don't have to type anything. And once I've saved, it has been saved. The whole conversation has been saved. So for me, it's very important that after like 2-3 days, when I go back and add him into my card holder and see his information, it's very important for me to know that what exactly is the conversation I had with him. He wanted my XYZ and ABC product. He wanted the Carddio CRM solution. So I have noted down all the important points which I have to basically come back and talk to him about. Okay. So you can actually do it with as many cards as possible. I'm just looking for a name card which I can use. Okay, I think I will just use my own personal name card as well. Again. So let's say you are in their trade show. So you will just go add card, go to your camera or gallery. Let's say you have already taken the photo of the name card. Okay, perfect. And I'll just save it. So let's say if there's any additional information at the back, I will just say capture back card, go again to my camera. Okay, and take the photo again, save. So all this thing, you basically don't need to crop or filter or anything. You just have to take a photo and we'll use OCR to capture all the information. So as you can see, all the information from my name card has been taken out, like my full name, my company name, my email address, everything. Then again, just go down and speak into. Nice to meet with Mr. Hussein. Let's meet up for a cup of coffee on Monday. Yeah, so that's it, done. Within 2 seconds, I have exactly all the information about this person. And you can see. So the moment I do this, automatically my boss sitting in Singapore, let's say if I'm overseas during this convention, directly my boss has a automatically update that, oh, Hussein met this guy, and all the information. Like you can see, I've met with so many people. I have all the information. What exactly did we talk about? And the same thing, my boss also has the same information. So I don't need to update him, oh, I met like 20, 30 people. Automatically, he knows that I met so many people. Okay. And again, same thing will go, like if, let's say if you're not in a convention or you're not in an event where there's a lot of name cards. Let's say you just met someone, you want to take down his information. Again, it's the same thing. So you just have to click the camera button at the bottom, the orange one. You just click the camera button, go to your camera. Okay, and let's say if I want to take the back of the card, so again, it will use the whole OCR, extract all the information, and my designation, my phone number, everything is there. Okay, but one important thing, because this is the card you're actually taking in a normal way. So actually the system requires to add in a lot of information which is not presented on the card. Basically meaning it's what kind of lead type is it? Okay, the lead type basically meaning is this person ready to buy, like very hot, okay, warm or cold, not interested, just taking his card for networking. So let's say this guy is ready to buy from me. I'll just put him under hot. Then is this person the decision maker? Okay, so head of digital transformation, I would say, okay, he's a director, he's a CEO, so I'll just put him as a decision maker in his company. Lead automation is a very important thing. So you see my phone number at the bottom because it's in my card, right? So one other thing is I will just put it as my mobile number. And here, once I click on lead automation, right, I want lead automation, it will ask me choose a lead automation number, which is this. This is supposed to be a WhatsApp number because lead automation is once I save this card, I want to actually message this guy that we met so and everything. So I will just double check all my information, all my OCR, everything is here. My company name is also here, so I don't have to type anything. Automatically just taking a photo of the image of the name card, automatically everything will be plugged in. Sometimes, yes, because if your name card is not properly structured or the name is not clear, you might need to type it in. But usually like 95% of the time, you don't have to type anything in. Okay? Then you have to choose industry. So let's say this person belongs to IT. So I will just put IT software. And the contact type, these are my own personal kind of contact types. Is it my personal person I'm meeting, like my some cousin or someone, or is it like a customer or anything based on your preferential treatment you're going to be doing with this guy? Okay, company address. Okay, then you have to select the country. So again, I just have to select Singapore because this guy is from Singapore. Usually you will get cards from Dubai, UAE, and everything. So that's why we have kept the country as well. Then at the bottom, you have additional tags. This tags is very important. Let's say if you want to remember this guy based on something, tall guy, have a lot of money guy, like those kind of tagging, you can actually tag that person in that way. So let's say for me, I'm tall guy, or like let's say which is the most appropriate one. Okay, just tall. Okay, and I save it. It will ask me whether do I want to save this contact in my phone book or not. I will choose no because I already have this contact. Okay, so this card has been successfully created. So now, as you can see, my card is here. Now, let's say if I want to access all my cards, okay, I have to go to my card holder. Okay, my card holder has 221 cards. Okay, means this many people have met and taken the information and have access to this. So basically what it means, like let's say if I want to just search based on the person, like like someone named Muhammad. So I just said Muhammad, so there are like two people in my contacts who are with Muhammad. Let's say if I type SJ. So I know that SJP ceiling, there are two people who are from SJP. So basically, I can just search by either the name or let's say if I want to just search based on the industry they are in. So everything can be done by here. You go into filter, you just choose which industry do you want. Okay, because I have so many, right? So let's say if I just put ablation. Okay, so I just choose this. So all the cards in that industry, so there are three people in that industry. So basically, it's very easy for me to basically filter and look at all the information and all. So I can do it based on any way I want. Okay. Okay. And one more thing I wanted to show is what exactly is marketing trigger. So as I just told you, right, when I saved the card, I actually kept a thing called marketing automation. So marketing automation is basically this. So it's kind of an introductory message. So once I click here, it will actually automatically open my WhatsApp. and boom. So I don't have to basically type the whole message. I can just click and it will open a message and I can send a message. So there are different marketing automation triggers which we have, which you can actually do it. Okay, so basically the reason is that we have kept the Carddio to be as easy to use as possible, because to be honest, right, if you give a very complicated I would say if you give a very complicated solution to salespeople, they will not really use it. Because to be honest, I'm also a salesperson. If you tell me to basically write a long report, type it in, and all this kind of thing, I won't do it. Okay, because I would rather spend my time, searching for more clients, getting in money and all. So that's why we have kept, like, that's one of the unique selling point, is that we want Carddio to be basically just like a tool to help you save time. Okay, that's the end of the story. Because we want that once you start using Carddio, it's very easy for you to actually, get in contact with the clients, get the information about the clients. And, you don't have to every day update your management that, oh, I met so and so people and everything. So just by using Carddio, you basically mitigate wasting your time, like 20-30 minutes of your time by, adding in the customer in your contacts, messaging the person and everything. So that's what exactly Carddio does. And we have kept the whole system very simplified. So again, on the right, you have the card holder where all your cards are there. Okay, so you have access to all your information. Like, let's say if I go to any of the cards, I have all the information here, and just by clicking here, I can actually open WhatsApp and either call them directly. So I don't have to waste time by, actually, sending them a message or anything like that. Directly by just clicking something, I can directly open the contacts. Okay, so now I think we will move forward to the more critical things in Carddio, which is actually I would say that quite important, okay, as a salesperson. So let's say this guy, I met Mr. Hussein today, okay? So now I need to add two things with him, which is meeting up and follow up. Okay, so meeting note will basically highlighting what conversation did we have with Mr. Hussein. So let's say I went to meet him at his office. So, so I'll just create a meeting note, okay? So the remark is like, he's going to consider our package. Then in the notes, I will just say that Mr. Hussein was really impressed by the Carddio solution, and he wants 2 or 3 days of time to follow up with him with his management. And once he get approval from all his management team, he will proceed with purchasing of Carddio from us. Okay. Then you have to show that where did you meet the person. So I will just say that either I called him, or it was just a normal visit. So it was today. And at the bottom, same as card. And this additional thing you have to do is add an admin. So like, let's say we are the admin, but I have to also update that my boss that, see, I went to meet this guy. So I'll just choose Muhammad. I will add him, and he will be updated about this meeting that I went to meet this guy. And let's say attachment, like, let's say if we have sent him let's say a quotation, you can add the quotation here in a JPEG form. So you just choose, okay, you just choose this, open. I'll be directly saved here, and you can save it. So a meeting note has been created. So now the next step will be a follow-up note. So as you know that Hussein told us that after 3 days to follow up with him. So I'll just create just to call him next Monday or next Tuesday. Calling regarding acceptance of the Carddio package by his management team, and to have a proper follow-up for onboarding and training for his team. Okay, save this. I will just call him. The date I will choose, I think 3 days. So it'll be most probably next Monday. Okay, and then I will just put remind me Monday at the same time, 1:30. So the Carddio will basically remind me that I need to send this guy a call and everything. So I'll just put add reminder. Will be 30 minutes before. So once I do this, update all the information, same as card, add an admin. So my boss knows that I have to call him on Monday, and save it. That's it, done. So all my updates to my boss is very effective. Like I don't have to basically call my boss and tell him that, oh, you remember this customer? I have had this conversation with him and this is the next step which we're going to be doing. Okay. So once the meeting up done, follow up done, now let's say if I want to send him a quotation. So a lot of businesses in Singapore, they actually use Excel sheet to create quotations. So Carddio was like, no, I think we have a better way of sending quotation and sales order. So how the quotation works, right, is actually you can send a quotation or create a quotation directly from your phone. So you just go here, let's say HJ/123, today's date, and the due date will be from 1 week, so 11 July, and currency will be SGD as well. So now what I can do is I can actually add items. So I've already preset items by my admin. So these are the things I can actually sell for this price. So I'll just go and just say that, okay, I want to give him a 10.4K package, the enterprise package. I'll just sell him one. And let's say if I want to give him a discount, I can do that as well. So for one, I will just send him for 10K. Here, added. So it has been added. So let's say if I want to add him other different things as well, business QR code, I can add 20 of them. So I can add as many things I want. So once I have added everything, I'll just click yes. Okay. So quotation created successfully. So now if I want to go and see the quotation, it will look something like this. Yeah. So this is the way the quotation has been created. Because all the information is, everything is there in the, okay. So this same thing will be of your own customers. So let's say if it's Ultra, it will be Ultra's logo with Ultra's information. Then the quotation for, I already have the information about the guy, so I don't have to do anything. Everything done, then you have the total amount 10.8K with your own terms and condition. So I didn't have to do anything. I just have to choose two of my products and just generate. That's it, done. And I will send it to my customer. My customer will just sign here and send me back. That's it. That's how easy it is to basically create quotation and everything. So basically, this is the gist of it. So this is what you can actually do using Carddio. So we have covered the user part of the system. Okay, so this whole thing will be used by the users. Okay, all the salespeople running around, taking in all the information. I will be basically